And now look, I can turn and then spin for uchi. Bring my weight back over this leg. Here, bring the weight back. And now we're on top. And now I hold him down and I start punching his face. For the wall, look, I'm gonna use this underhook, pull him, rotate it, and then I'm gonna drive him into the wall here. The best judo moves to use on a New York City subway when you feel threatened. It doesn't have to be the New York City subway. It could be any kind of train situation.
Or a phone booth.
Phone booth, yes, phone booth.
In a car.
Phone booth still
bus.
exists. All right, let's pretend like we're on the train here and I'm holding the thing. Eugene's pushed up next to me. He's getting in my face. Whoa, from this position, right? Look, we're up chest to chest. So turn throw is going to be off limits. Look, I can't really throw him, he pumps and I over here and I get put up against the wall and then Eugene is doing some ungodly things to the backside of my body.
Yeah.
We don't really want that.
Hands in your pockets.
Yeah, hands in my pockets. All right, so we're up face to face with the back to the wall. What I want to do is close the distance immediately and lock my hands behind his back. And now from here, look, I angle off. Not only do I angle off, look, I clamp this side down to put weight onto this leg. And now this leg on the opposite side is a lot weaker. And now look, I can turn and then spin for uchi.
Whoa!
Okay, it's a classic body lock uchimata where I clamp the shoulder down, pivot, and then elevate this leg. Sometimes there's not enough space because there's people standing around me. In that case, we're gonna take him down right then and there with an ouchi. Now, classic ouchi, we may link the leg and then drive him backwards this way, but we may not have the space to run this. So, same ordeal, we're on the subway here, my back is to the wall, Eugene's in front of me. A lot of times you go, yo, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This kind of a thing. Look, I lock and then I pin this on right off the bat here. Okay, I back step, and then when the back leg is unweighted, look, I'm gonna hook this leg and then bring my weight back over this leg. Here, bring the weight back. And now we're on top. And now I hold him down and I start punching his face. Okay, or you just keep him holding down there. Those are some options. Similarly, sometimes we're chest to chest here, right? And he's pushing into me against the wall. Bang! Okay, so now it's gonna be very difficult to do that uchimata, the ouchi. So what I need to do is push off and switch places with him, okay? Sometimes I can just drop the shoulder and drive into him if I'm stronger and heavier, but maybe sometimes you're not strong and heavy. So I may have to use the wall to push here, okay? As he's pushing me back, right? He's driving back into me. For the wall, look, I'm gonna use this underhook, pull him, rotate it, and then I'm gonna drive him into the wall here. Okay, so now look, I lower my shoulder, right? So now I'm driving his body upwards, and now I'm gonna attack his legs. Maybe from here, it's a kochi here. Okay, see how I'm attacking the kochi with my shoulder on his chest? This is an option. I could also attack ouchi to this leg, right? I'm just gonna bring him down to the floor here, okay? Now from here, look, I'm gonna posture up, and knee him in the chest. Bang! Good night.
And then hopefully the door opens and he
Hopefully
can
the door opens.
shove him out at the stop.
Yes. The beauty of self-defense in the subway system, because it's close quarters, right? It's not like coming out here and fighting an MMA fighter and managing distance. Generally, it's gonna be a little bit more crowded, right? And then so you kind of have to have this close range judo situation to attack off this over under. And this generally is a great place to be because now he can't throw his right hand, which is, most people are right hand dominant, but swing the haymaker, okay? Also, it's very important to take into consideration the variable of the subway system being very unstable of a surface. So your judo training will probably save your life, right, Eugene?
Yeah, of course.
What about a tomonage out of the door?
That'd be very cool. Can you imagine, like, yeah, lift, right? And now you can kind of, what are you doing? The door opens and you grab and you do tomonage.
Everybody can get foot sweep when the subway's going like this.
That's very true. But you know, real talk here though, like you definitely don't want to be on top of someone and then they have friends to attack. But you know, you see it all the time, like two people getting, you know, into something in the subway, you know, kind of just avoid it if you can.
Yeah.
But these are some ideas for like close range judo in a more practical setting, you know?
And don't get into fights on the subway.
That's a huge one.
Don't take that empty subway car.
And also goes to note that there's missing context here, like if there was actual space and the guy's throwing haymakers, how do you close that distance? It's a whole separate thing, right? We're not taking into account all that other stuff that may or may not potentially happen. We're kind of just talking about like, we're on the subway here, the guy gets in my face, and it's like, oh shoot, right? And then it's like getting in here, right? Maybe fishing for double unders and you can do the whole situation like we talked about. And maybe you can just kind of shut the throw by here, and then as you step in forward, using a dayashi here, right? and taking them down from the backside of the ashi. You know, there's so many things, so many variables.
Yeah, infinite variables.